Hello, lovely people. How's it going? How is your Tuesday? It's shooty guns time. Oh yeah, that's the second best time, immediately after super banging techno time. How's it going, Zolf? Welcome in. Excuse me, I'm drinking very, very, very hot tea. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? And obviously if you feel like jumping in and helping an old man out, you're more than welcome to do so. Let us get a nice swoosh on the go. Swoosh. Where's my face? Hey, there's my face. That's my face. I just think it's weird in how every time I do this sort of switch over, it's like I always have it in studio mode so that it's like capturing the whole time. Lovely tea. But somehow, even despite that, when I do the transition, it's always just like, no, I'm not gonna have your camera switched on. Why would I have your camera switched on? Doesn't make any sense. I've not got my game window. Oh, I've got my game window. I got my game window really weird sized. Excuse me, professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, ain't able to play tonight. No worries, it's all good. I just have to kick all of the arse on my own. Which is not likely. I've been trying to make some space on my desk. I've been trying to get some warm-ups in and some practice with aim trainers just to get my hands warmed back up. So that's always fun. What's that? What is that? I'm just at the edge of the camera. Is that my mic? Oh, it's my mic. Yes. Is my game audio switched on? It's not. Let's do that.
Oh, fine.
Professional, no time. I know, I'll get that. You know what I mean? I'll get it. Don't worry about it. This software engineering malarkey is not going to last. Do you know what I mean? It's good to have that as a backup, though, for when the streaming doesn't kick off.
I will find them.
Let's go.
Why, yes, indeed. Let us go. Let us go hard and kill things. Yeah, I was doing a couple of practices earlier, and let's just say it wasn't good. Let's just hope that we've got a couple of bad games out of the system first. It was pretty shite at the best of times. But like the last session that I played, it was like utter, like just hot steaming garbage for the first like 3 games. And then after that, like out of the last 3 games, I MVP'd 2 of them. And the middle one, I was 3rd overall, I think. 2nd in the team, 3rd overall. So, you know, getting there. The 2 ones that I MVP'd, it was like 17 kills and 14 kills, so...
Look after yourself. You already lost an eye for us. One's enough.
Shall we kill some people? I want to kill some people. That sounds like fun. He said, knowing full well that he's not very likely to kill anyone. Whee. I mean, I might as well. No one else is coming across. Oh, well, someone is going to come across. And, no, not everyone. Go kill, shoot, bang, die, exactly. That's all we need to do.
Hello, guys. Good luck to everyone. Let's win.
Oh, that's very kind. Good luck to you too, friend. What a nice guy. Do you know what I mean? So lovely.
I got lost differently, bro. They're all on the fucking spawn point where we spawned.
Just want to be, but they did now. There's two coming towards B. I mean, I managed an eye for an eye in the first round. That's got to be decent. Didn't manage to touch the second person that
30
actually killed me,
seconds
but... Pistol, yeah, pistol and stuff. I always find it's great to get a first kill run for money boost. Yeah. I always find the pistol round really funny because you always just get like two people just like standing, sometimes for like 5-10 seconds, just shooting at each other, just standing still, like bang, bang, bang. Don't know where they are. Oh, there's spawn point.
Last player standing.
That's why those cameras aren't always a great idea. Like it.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Nice, nice.
Don't look so smug.
Good going, good going. Also, I was using the bulldog quite a lot, and then I looked at the stats of how much damage it does, and it's just not useful. It's like I like the 3-shot burst fire, but you can do that with any gun. Do you know what I mean? If you just control yourself. So I'm just going to practice with the Phantom, I think. Get good with that. Let's go in team-handed then.
Careful now.
Got one. Revealing area.
No one's immediately next to us.
Someone's A. Reload him.
Who's next?
Thanks for standing right in my way there. That was very kind.
Yo, Phoenix is camping in the thing.
Someone's
Last player standing.
Nice.
There can only be one Phoenix. I'm coming for you.
Now he says there can only be one Phoenix, but there's probably one in another team, so...
Malong Tong, I'm counting on you. Let's win this.
Yes, I like this positivity. Let's go. I mean, I'm shite, but let's go anyway.
Scanning ahead.
Careful now.
Why do you always stand right in front of me? I just have one of those faces. Sounding like they're above me. Yep.
Reload him. Come on, let's go.
Yo, Phoenix, plant. You might as well plant. I'll back you up.
Idiot. Reloading.
sure I got another cheeky kill there. Nope. Just got lots of hits on people.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Spike down B.
How are they still alive? That's ridiculous.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
We can still do it.
My smokes can block the enemy's line of
We
sight.
can still make
Once
that
they're
happen.
blind, we move.
Still need to get used to some of the other characters. I was playing with the guy that does like the big earthquake things with his fists. I was playing with him earlier. I was just plain garbage, but still.
Come into the unknown.
Yo, guys, can someone cover me?
Can't remember the name. Yeah, Brimstone is something like that. I'm gonna go down and flank.
I'm gonna plant. Yeah, I'm gonna plant. Back me up. Back me up.
Scanning ahead.
Last player standing.
I'm sure you get tapped in the head there. I totally forgot which gun I had. Because I went to like hold the button down. And it was like, oh no, this is a single shot.
Phoenix, our little star. Keep that furnace burning, okay?
Never realised this map is bizarrely split in two like that. It's very strange.
Here.
I do wonder, like, I've not really looked into what the storyline of this game's meant to be. But I'm sure there is one. I'm sure it's nonsense. I mean, you've got like a desert and a forest on either side of this big random crack, so there's got to be a reason.
Revealing area.
They're not around here. God damn it.
Ding.
Don't be saying I didn't land shots on them. I'm sure I hit them at least twice.
Spike down A.
Here.
Which is kind of annoying.
Our spike carrier is killed.
I do need to... Nice.
Last player standing.
Do need to just get more time in remembering the maps. I'm at that annoying point where it's like when you just start playing something.
30 seconds left.
Hey, Kitty. Kitty. It's like when you've just started playing something, you got that sort of like edginess, do you know what I mean? Because you don't know where you are.
Time to reposition.
You're kind of very cagey when you're moving. But I'm at that like really dangerous point where I know enough of the map to remember, oh yeah, that's this one. So I've kind of got like a bit of fake confidence. But I don't know enough of the map to know where all the points are. You know what I mean? When I turn a corner, I don't know where I need to be looking. And that's it's kind of important.
Right here. Scanning ahead. Dead. There they are.
God damn it. That was just bad. That was just shite.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
I did see something very weird that happened the other day that I didn't even realise that, like, an MP had been murdered in the street. Just randomly fucking just stabbed. And I'm just kind of like, how can something like that happen and me not know about it? Do you know what I mean? It was like,
30 seconds left.
no
Enemy
worries,
down.
you lurk a ways off. But it's just weird, it's like, yeah, it's totally fucked up. But the thing is, it happened on
Stay
like,
in range of my stim beacon, and we'll mow them down.
happened on like Friday. I only found out about it this afternoon. I find that bizarre. Because it's like, it's not like I've not been online. It's not like I've not been within, you know, not like I've not been within sort of striking distance of the media or anything like that. So just very confused. But yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, as much as, you know, as much as politicians are dicks and everything, it's like, it's still just crazy that we, you know, we live in a world where things like that could just happen. But it's very surreal.
Planted the spike.
Right here. Scanning ahead. There they are.
Yes!
Last player standing.
God damn it. Should have nailed them. The weirdest thing was, like, obviously the way a lot of people, once they sort of found out that this thing had happened, when I was reading into it, it's like the way a lot of media were reporting on it was just even more fucked up. It's like there was people, like MPs and stuff like that, demanding that, you know, we ban people having anonymous accounts online.
Reloading.
And you're just kind of like, what the fuck's that gonna do?
Reloading.
Some guy gets stabbed in the street and it's like, oh yeah, we need to ban Twitter eggs. I'm like, why? What the fuck is that got to do with anything that has happened? Do you know what I mean? It's just the fact that they'll use any fucking excuse to...
Revealing area.
144 damage, man. That's ridiculous. Why, it's just... How can that be the response? Do you know what I mean, like, something like that is even fucking possible?
My camera is destroyed.
Last player standing.
It was close. That was ridiculous.
The MVP is mine. Let's do this.
Right, 2 kills, I can make this better. Yeah, people are just twisted, man. I find like the weird continual drive to sort of
Come on, let's go.
force like tracking of people just bizarre. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand why or how people think that, like, having less anonymity online is gonna
Spike down B.
stop people from doing bad things.
Welcome to my world.
Last player standing.
Fantastic.
Neutralized.
Damn it. Yeah,
Enemies
yeah.
close. Eyes up.
The thing I find weird though is it's like, you know, the sort of drive to force people to use
I'll clip that jet's wings.
their real IDs and their real names and their real everything.
Careful
Who's
now.
next?
It's like when that comes from operation, like Google, and when we get tracked, it's like we accept that because we get something for it. But as government, we're like, nah.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
That was just shit. That was just awful. I so should have killed
New
him.
fight, new tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
Yeah, it's dark. Slightly happier things. Started working
We
last night on
secrets.
a track for Sebri, where I'm going to be doing some production work with her. Why do you keep blocking us
Carrier's
off?
dead.
Spike down A.
Scanning ahead. Taken out.
The hunt begins.
Did a lot of
Player
damage.
standing.
Did a lot of damage to a lot of people there.
Last round before the switch.
Yeah, so Seb and me are going to be working together on like an EP. And this is the first sort of step of that, where basically taking her song Phase and doing some like production work on it.
Track them down.
Just adding in some synth layers and stuff like that. It sounds been sounding really nice what we've got so far.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Spike down.
Revealing
Attacker
area.
spawn. Last player standing.
That was shit. I assumed the person next to me had that door covered. Just heard them
Switching
dying.
sides.
Let's go already.
But yeah, for like a first sort of pass, first sort of rough cut, it sounded really nice. I think the thing that was weirdest for me was working on a song with a ukulele in it. 'Cause it has such a different set of harmonics and has such a different rhythm to the sort of playing that it was awkward trying to sort of get that into the heavily quantized
Who do they think they are?
sort of production that you get with Ableton and using electronic equipment. But it was sounding lovely, like just having like big lovely pads.
Scanning ahead. There, out of charges.
Last player standing.
Fuck's sake. You know it's not a great round
Match
when
point.
Let's
I'm the
ruin
best
their
player in the
day.
team. But yeah, it was just like the song and the sort of the vocal in it is just, it's so nice and rich and has that sort of like really sort of simple honesty in it. They're just, you know, adding sort of some deep warm layers and adding a few extra sort of rhythms and stuff like that into it. Just
Careful now.
elevates things in a really lovely way. I know everyone's on the hunt, but it's so weird trying to like know whose footsteps are whose.
Revealing area.
Last player standing.
Shit. Something tells me we're not going to win this. Don't know what it is. I mean, 12-1 down. 4-1 down in, well,
Spike
4-1 down in the
planted.
round. Don't think we're going to make this.
Launching smoke.
Of all the times to pick to
Attackers
launch
win.
smoke, I think that was the most optimal. 6 kills, that's not bad for a wee warm up. Bad for a wee warm up round, eh? I mean, it's very obvious that their entire team was just better than us. Still, like the best of the worst. I can live with that. I can live with that. Yeah, I suppose the other thing with working with Seb is I've never really done any production with vocals on like a vocal track that I'm not just remixing. So it's very interesting for me to sort of have to think about production in a different kind of way and how to like take an instrument that I don't have control over, like, you know, that way once the voice is recorded I can sort of add different effects to it, you know, add reverb and EQ it and all that kind of stuff. But it's not like a synth where I've got full control over the whole sound. I can't change the character of the sound. So it's like it's the first time I've ever really done anything like that, and it's nice finding you know, being able to find sort of nice sounds and nice things to sort of support that voice, to support the uke and the rest of the sort of song, rather than me constructing everything, which is, you know, obviously what I'm very, very used to. So as a first sort of pass, I think it's sounding really nice. I can't wait to actually get it all finished and show it off.
Match found.
Because I think it's something very, you know, it's very different to what I'm used to doing. And the sound of having like a sort of very sort of like ukuleles are quite sort of sweet instruments. You know, they've definitely got Breach. That's his name, not Brimstone. Breach. Yeah, ukulele's definitely got a very sort of like just nice and sort of sunshiny kind of sound to it, and the song's very melancholic, so like having that sort of counterbalance between the two sort of things has been really nice, and something that I can sort of play about with when I'm adding in different layers, you know, adding in sort of warmer or cooler sort of sounds to create the setting for it. That's kind of how I'm looking at doing the production, is that the voice and the ukulele track that Seb's sending over is like that's the main focus, and what I'm doing is building the world around it kind of thing. Setting the stage, if you like, for that voice and for that song. Which is kind of weird because I'm very used to, like, you know, having the main concept being not fully under my control and being able to sort of like make the main point of a track something that I'm doing. But yeah, I think obviously I'll need to see with Seb what the sort of release plans are. You know, if we want to sort of get everything together for like the full EP and get it all designed up and get all that kind of stuff done, or just like as soon as we get a track, just get it out there and get people listening to it. Because there's pros and cons to both, I guess. What we doing? We're attacking first. Nice. But for the other tracks in the EP, I'm not sure what, because we haven't really talked about it. And I'm not sure what we want to do, if we're going to be doing like tracks that Seb's written already, like Phase, which I was basically just taking the recording of and working with that, or if we're actually going to write something and record something new. Because obviously in that case I can construct the sort of stuff and then record the vocal on top of that, rather than sort of taking a vocal track and sort of trying to patch in. The Phase is such a wonderful song that it was just nice to work with it. Oh, that's right, I don't have my... I know my location is revealed, I don't really care. Oh, I had the tracking dart on me.
One enemy remaining.
Explains a lot. Nice.
Last player standing.
Nice. I agree they played a bit of a sort of sacrificial run.
was old-fashioned, but sometimes old ways are best.
You know, it was just kind of like they sort of bounced about, so the defender came out and killed them, just giving the teammate a chance to just fucking lay them flat out. It was nicely done. Nicely done. Oh yeah, I can buy guns. I'll take a shield as well, fuck it. We take a long way around. I always prefer trying to... like, try to flank people. He did 78 damage there. It's terrible. Just terrible.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Reloading. Target sighted B. They're suppressed.
Never really a fan of shotguns,
Player
but
standing.
for that kind of... that was tight. Go on, just blow up. Oh, close. Close.
trust my bots. They only malfunctioned that one time, and honestly, she won't miss that finger.
She won't miss the finger. Yeah, the robot. Pick her finger off. It's fine. It's like we're running around shooting fuck out of people. People are dying left, right, and centre, and it's just like, yeah, she won't miss that finger. It's like we're all going to be dead in like about a minute. So. You know, pretty sure she won't miss that finger at all. She'll be dead. Some bad shooting, but it got there.
One enemy remaining.
They die? Oh, they did die. Nice.
Careful now.
They must be in B.
Clutch.
Enemy spotted B. If I power down, restart me. You leave me for scrap, I'll kill you.
Right.
Steamroll them breach.
Yeah. Yeah. Steamroll fucking everything. Come on, let's go.
Suppress it.
Let's fucking go.
Spikes down. Throwing top.
Spike down A.
Just terrible.
Last player standing.
Not gonna win a forest one against one.
Killjoy calls her tech killer robots. Good joke. Funny.
It's funny, isn't it? Very funny. Do we all want to go this way? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's all go. What am I doing? Doing alright. Not great, but not shy.
Take them.
Steps in the right direction, I guess.
Revealing area.
Knife deploy.
Careful now.
It's gonna come around that way. It's too long.
Reloading.
Come on, pop it. There you go.
Our carrier's dead.
Spike down A.
Going up. Trevor.
Last player standing.
Fuck it. I knew someone was gonna flank us there. Didn't really have much choice
I'll do my job. You do yours.
about where to go. I don't think I've actually survived a fucking round in this yet. No, I must have survived one. Which is great. Right, where are we going? Going mid?
Bring it up.
I'll do. I'll come with you, Chief.
Scanning ahead.
Enemy spotted A. Get out of my way.
Dead.
He'd.
Come on, let's go. Bunch of guys, eh? The eyes are down. Let's go.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Spike down A.
Got the spike.
Clutch.
Terrible. terrible. Didn't actually land a bullet on him. Pretty sure I had. I think that's weird about not having played any shooters for ages is my hands aren't used to like I get really tense. My hands get really tense when I'm playing. Get like sort of major claw in a hand. It's never good. Nice. I did wreck that guy.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. I don't think that is the best they've got, given that they've won. They've won like 5 rounds against us. But still. But still. Right, take the long way round. Go round the outside. Round the outside. I'll take mid-table though.
Our carrier is dead.
Spike down B.
3 bullets landed on, just didn't do enough. Just didn't do enough. Why are you grabbing that? That was very dumb, I think. What do I know? I'm dead all the time.
Last player standing.
I thought my shooting was bad. That was some proper potato. Properly potato.
Human brains are hard to replace.
Oh. Yeah, take a Spectre. Where we run. Not gone for B yet, so it's gonna make a nice little change. It's gonna go around with the spike. Don't know what that killjoy does, but it looks like fun.
Spike down B.
Nowhere to run! Too late.
He's not even standing there killing everyone.
Shutting them down.
I'll do.
Last player standing.
Come on. Come on, don't find it. Don't find it and get blown up. No, they found it. Now they're not going to get blown up. I like it when they blow up. It's much more fun. On top of the shite team.
As good as their skill. And there we have some beat.
Yes, you are right. It is skill that we have them beat on. That's why it's 7-2 to them. Because we are so incredibly skillful right here, right now. Which way you going? Where's the spike? Spike's going that way, right? Okay, let's
Revealing area.
Get through the middle.
Placing sentry.
Perfect. Shot down. Reloading.
Well played by the heavy machine gun.
Lights down.
I think they're up to my... Yep.
One enemy remaining.
If he'd killed me there, fucking hell, I would have been raging. I mean, he didn't, but that would not have been fun if they had managed that.
Right there.
Enemy spotted A.
Yes. Well played, team. Keep getting network problems showing up, I don't know why. I also don't know why I just rebought my gun. Didn't need to do that. It was just a waste of money. Still not used to surviving. Still not used to being alive at the end of this. But I'll take it.
Quick peeks now.
Definitely moving the needle though. Right, I'm gonna go around outside. Right. One taken straight out though.
One enemy remaining.
Very much a hit and hope kind of
You will
shooting
not
technique.
kill my allies.
Not very sensible.
Lights down. Turret out. Killed my bot.
Go little bot dude. Do the things.
One enemy remaining.
Death is cold, friend.
Nice.
Last round in the half.
Buy all you need.
We're back into this. You know? Was looking quite sketchy at first, but I think we're getting there. Get these guys to help. Get these guys wrecked. One lads, let's get these guys wrecked. Get them to help. Oh, that's fine, mate. I'll be all nice and sneaky and quiet, and you just fucking march on in there with your fucking army boots on.
Killed the rat.
Why don't you? I got one shot on him. I got more. I suppose there is always a lag delay.
Get out of my way.
That's my ping 27.
Stay down.
Nice. Are you planting? No. No, I don't feel like planting. I don't feel like planting. No, no planting.
One enemy remaining.
Not the prettiest shooting in the world, but it worked.
Last player standing.
Lights down.
Joke's over. You're dead.
If you only got a pistol, there you go. You've left. For fuck's sake. You can hear the footsteps just going right past the side. The guy's just like, "Go that way. I'm sure they're coming. I'm sure they're coming this way. Don't need to look. I mean, how can he walk around that box? No one can walk around a box. Shocking.
Switching sides.
It's shocking. Positive KD though. For the first time so far this session. Which is alright. Happy with that. Just checking when you can come behind me.
Just cool down. We're good enough to win.
Thanks for that.
Multiple enemies A. Placing sentry.
Busy shooting at cameras.
Sage killed.
No more
Enemy
secrets.
spotted A.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Right.
Nice.
I'd stop that. Spike
Spotted A.
Yes, mate, you do the shooting, they do the deading, you know what I mean?
Super high level tactic, remember that, yeah?
I like it when we do the shooting and they do the dead. It's best, man. Right, no one's ever going B, but of course now that I'm saying that, I'm going to go and check B because it's obviously as soon as I say no one's going B, that's where they're going. That's just how it works. That's just how it works.
Defeated.
Placing alarm bot.
Scouts down. Someone's B.
Spike down B.
Right there.
Should have expected that.
One enemy remaining.
reloading.
Shooting randomly. There's no need for that behaviour. This is upsetting enough. There's nothing worse than a crap sniper battle.
Okay.
Nice.
Sage, this shizer hurts.
I love when you see snipers that are just like, "Ooh, pew."
You leave me for scrap, I'll kill you.
Like you're steaming, guys. It's losing the plot. Yes. To double check which gun I'd actually had there. Did I buy shields? No. No, I didn't. I don't have enough money for it.
Enemy down.
Turret out.
Should have had that. Should have had that. That was some potato shooting. 17 for 10 though.
Spike planted.
You know what I mean? It's not bad. They're behind you. Maybe not.
Last player standing.
Revealing area. A fine death.
Nice. Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Unlucky. was quite unlucky. They did well.
You man ready for a light show?
Take Spectre again. I like the suppressed weapons, not because of the sound suppression or the sort of map ping suppression, but just because they have way less recoil. It means it's much easier to control when you're doing a lot of firing of the bang bangs. Although because it's suppressed, it's more like the...
Come on, let's go!
Dead.
Nice. I'll take that.
Bunch of guys A.
One
Worse
enemy
than being
remaining.
blinded in this game.
Spike down A.
At least watch it.
Suppress it.
Okay, maybe not as tight as that, but at least be in the area.
Enemy spotted A. Oh,
Out of charges.
Seconds left. Last player standing.
Nice. Catching up.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
Cool. You think they would... I mean, if you can design and build a game like this, you can also design and build a system where you only tell the joke once per match. Shouldn't be that hard. Do you know what I mean? Has shite joke been told? Yes. True. Boolean valuable.
Don't let up.
Valuable? Boolean variable. Not very difficult.
healers down.
I mean, they're not going to be right the way around the back, but going to be somewhere. Are we going for A? I can't.
Bunch of guys A.
Yeah, there must be.
Spike planted.
Killed the rat. Right there.
Last player standing.
One. Two of them.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. That was quite funny. I love it when it's like people so close and they're running around and just shooting like over each other's shoulders and stuff.
Focus for a second.
This makes me chuckle.
If you're not a good shot today, don't worry. There are other ways to be useful.
Oh, thanks. 16 per 15. So close to losing that positive KDA. Aye.
I got you, bruv.
Cheers, mate.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. Make as much noise as you can.
Spike planted.
Where? B? We
Pitiful.
started all over A. All B.
Player standing.
Nice.
I know exactly where you are.
You don't know shit, mate. You just blinded yourself.
This is crazy. It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that? Just me? Okay.
Yes. Yes, I do. Who's disconnected? Oh. Someone in our team. Yay, fantastic. And Debbie Doozy.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Nowhere to run!
Yeah. Just shout. Top of your voice. Okay. Should have expected that.
Spike planted.
What are you shooting at?
Initiated.
Last player standing.
This would be like, where's our last player that I remember? To the one that disconnected. Go and kill everyone. Oh, they found them.
I'll survive a dent or two. Can't say the same for you fragile humans.
I'm gonna check B. Tell me you've DC'd as well.
Hit them fast, hit them hard.
Let's kill them in the face. Let's make them a big disgrace.
Grenade!
Chucking grenades out, pal.
Right there.
Spike down B.
Enemy spotted A. Turret out.
My ult's not ready. Concussing!
Last player standing.
Motherfucker. Like I heard the footsteps coming up beside me and I was like, just didn't want to glance up to the minimap. Just in case. Just in case they popped out. But
Spike planted.
turned out those footsteps were bad footsteps. They're very bad footsteps.
Yeah.
That was shocking. That was really shocking.
Match point.
Bragging rights if you get first pick.
Come on, we can do this. Let us just shoot them all in the face. My motivational speech here. Sorry now. I'll go A then. No one else will. Oh. Well, you guys just hold it for a second longer.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
My ult's not ready.
Worthless.
Attackers win.
Level 23. Getting some actually decent kills in. Which is nice. Which is nice. Do like getting some kills in. It's econ rating, not just general killingness rating. General killingness. Pardon me.
Match found.
Yay. I love this map because it's kind of like they didn't really know what they wanted to do. They were just like, we'll put a boat in and a fort and some like shanty buildings and bit of cliff. Just stick it all in. It's fine. We don't need to have a coherent concept. It's not important. I love that he's got a glint in his eye. But it's actually like an actual blue light. It's just there. Shining. Yeah, look at that. Fucking, here's a medieval fort looking thing. And there's a villa up in a hill that you can't get to. It's just there. The top left for no reason. And there's a ship in the background and some random buildings. Just fucking just a whole bunch of stuff. Really? For no good reason. Bizarre. Just fucking bizarre. You wouldn't get that in Call of Duty. Frenzy. Frenzy's not worth it. Choice between killingsness or shieldingsness. I went for shieldingsness. They can get killingsness with a gun. Having an auto pistol's not really that much better than being able to click the mouse really fast. White phase is so long. I don't know why it's so long. The first round and you can't buy anything. It's like, what's the fucking point? Yeah, you get to stand with a pistol for 10 seconds.
Revealing area.
Spike planted.
Ready? They in B? They must be in B.
Multiple enemies B.
Enemy spotted B. One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
There was someone else down there. Let's just be making that up. Nice. Oh, they didn't have anyone dead. They were all dead.
I have survived more than they have ever seen.
Oh, sure about that, mate. These look like quite mental people. We'll be seeing quite a lot.
Reloading.
Still been in two minds as to whether
Into
to
the unknown.
jump into Rust or not. I bought myself a copy of it. It was from like, not CD keys, but something. Should have expected that, really. But it was something similar. And I've just not loaded it up yet. Like, I've installed it, but I've not actually connected and played anything. Hey, Squilky. Thank you for dropping in and dropping a lurk. Always appreciated. Always nice to
player standing.
be in general.
Down, defender spawn.
Hope you've had a wonderful day. Ah, he said as his nose just went crazy. Can't really complain about that person getting shot like that, given how
Alright, I'll play.
badly I was doing. A very creative day. Nice. Glad to hear it. Lots of craftings happenings. I am just because I've returned from a week off work. When you're doing like coding and development, it's very weird when you come back to it, because it's like you're trying to sort of get back into like a complete pattern of thought. Because when you're writing code, it's very much like, you know, you've got everything sort of mentally logged in your head of what structure everything's got to be and how everything's going to be planned and stuff like that. So when you take time off and then come back to it, you're just kind of like, what the fuck? Hey, Disco Campbell, thank you very much for the host. Pew pew pew. I do like the pew pew pews. Yeah, going back to work after time off is, it's like you always expect to come back sort of like nice and refreshed and, you know, ready to get stuck in and stuff. But realistically, you just sort of come back going, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I know roughly what my job is. Outside of that, what the fuck? Don't have a fucking clue, mate.
You always work to lift our spirits. Thank you.
Didn't mean to buy that gun, but bought it anyway. You disconnected. Yay, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. There's two of them disconnected. Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, they've gone B every time, so I'm probably expecting them to stick with it. Of course, as soon as you say that, yeah. As soon as you say that, you're right.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
Flashbang.
Had the shot. Had the shot. That close to his head. Behavior. Lurking and eating, bit sweaty from roller derby practice on us.
Pathetic.
It's a very disco thing to do. Makes sense.
Still in sight.
It's not getting quite brutal, roller derby.
Last player standing.
Why you run around with that? Why you run around with that pistol? Nonsense behavior.
Spike planted.
Yay. Fantastic. That's two of our players that have DC'd now.
If you get first pick.
Oh, just the one.
There.
Yeah, I need to get back into doing some kind of physical exercise. It's the baby steps again. Been so long, but we're relearning how to hit each other. Remember, when you're being incredibly violent, you need to be safe about it. You need to be nice and sensible. Can't be like too wild.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Is this the first session that you've had back since the COVID days, or are you sort of just easing your way back into it after a few?
The hunt begins.
Yeah, I like it when the hunt begins.
Spike planted.
Flash.
Revealing area. Found them. Out of charges. Die.
Potato shooting. Should have named him ages ago. Come on, get it. Nice.
Now.
Last player standing.
Get
One
wrecked.
enemy remaining.
Shoulder hit good, punch in the face bad. Yeah, I can see that. Just had a few practice sessions. That sound like pretty wildly good fun though. I never had the balance for that kind of thing. I did. I used to be a swimmer when I was a young lad. When I was a young lad, I swam all of the fucking time, and it was very shit. I used to wake up at 4:30 in the fucking morning.
Right here.
Ah, see that. Fucking headshot.
Last player standing.
I deserved that.
Kill confirmed. Attack when they're suppressed. I cut their options, they make mistakes.
Yeah, why don't you exclamation marks hold exclamation mark mid and stop exclamation mark shooting the exclamation mark floors? Jeez, oh man. See, language like that, it's just shocking.
Ready.
Need a bit of wide power. Yeah, I need to, like at the start of lockdown, I was very much like, right, okay, need to be out and active as much as I can. I need to be like, got the ring fit. You saw that coming. Got like the ring fit. Get to pick my name and number. I'm number 54 shiny. Nice. But yeah, I think it was like at the start of lockdown, I was just very much more conscious of trying to do stuff. How can you have such fancy guns and you don't know how to use them?
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Now I'm just kind of like, I'm just not doing anything at all. Just been working from home. Not stopped working from home. So even like walk in to get the bus or go into town to go to the office anymore.
Left.
Just kind of...
One enemy remaining.
Literally sitting about. Nice. Just sitting about. And it's like, I think my muscles have settled into the whole
Can we celebrate that?
sedentary lifestyle a bit too much. I like that. Character's ability to sort of heal after getting kills. I do tend to take a bit of damage. I think being able to like heal and kill, you know, kill, heal, would sort of give you a nice maniac run. Fucking hell. I don't know why I was just standing there. Did decent damage to one of them.
Spike down mid.
Throwing charge.
One enemy remaining.
There. Emergency reset required. I need a reset. Core system restored.
Done here.
Catch your breath.
That's quite cool.
Not that I need to, of course.
Robot Boss can get himself picked up. I like that too, because I tend to die a lot. 3 for 7. It's not the 20 odd kills I got last time, is it? A or B? I'm gonna go B.
I'll find them.
Well, I forgot that I've got things that I can do.
Scanning ahead.
I've been using any of this. Which is perhaps a mistake. Right, they're all in A. Gonna need to tail it
Spike
over
planted.
there. Excuse me.
Last player standing.
Boz. Big sweaty boss. Big shiny disco boss.
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
To Spectre. Boink. I've done that a good few times in this game and just lost myself a load of health.
Deep breath.
Never sensible. Shouldn't really do that. Should just basically.
Spike down B.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Like, whatever side I think it is, I should just go the opposite way. Yeah, no. Keep pinging.
Last player standing.
Why is it showing that I did no damage to them? I'm sure I hit them like 4 times. Like, you saw that.
You want to dance? I'll lead.
The raging baby. Big sweaty balls may have been taken. Can understand why. And coming in from the rear, it's number 69, Big Sweaty Boss. Right. Once again, I am the wrong side of the map. Every time, I swear I've been killed like 4 fucking times. Just jumping down that fucking...
You will not kill my allies.
Jumping down that one hole. Really shouldn't.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing.
Yeah, whoever it is in that arena is going, whoever character that is. She looks pretty decent. When you see that, like they stepped out and you could see their
Last
head
round before the switch.
right dead center, and they just didn't have the reflexes to get that done. Well, it's not available during the buy phase, but just let us do it. I know.
Repel them. Revealing area.
Yeah, I can hear him. Going B. Definitely heard one person at least.
Spike down B.
Shot down.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, they are over there. Okay. Ooh. Nice. I got some kills.
Switching
I
sides.
only have like 78 grenades left.
Right, I'm gonna take Frenzy. Like 78 grenades is quite enough, to be honest. Once again, 30 seconds of buy phase when you can't buy any guns. Very sensible. Desmond's Chop Shop. Don't really see many cars needing to get broken down, but you carry on, Desmond. Sure that's going to work out well for you.
Scanning ahead.
Are they dead? Yeah, they died.
Throwing charge.
Silence.
Yes.
Last player standing.
Yeah, they should have enough time to defuse that. No problem at all. Yeah, look, we can spin around, aren't we, cool? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The enemy only looks
You are pure
composed.
awesome.
Their hearts tell a different story.
Yes. Right, which way you going? You going up the hill? I'll take the long route.
Overtake them.
Right, I need to get that. I need to get that KD positive before the end of this.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
Last player standing.
It's not a good way to do
Spike
it.
down A.
It's not a good way to get that KD positive. Going and dying straight away. Doesn't really help. Where the fuck are you going? I mean, you're being very cautious. But perhaps too cautious? Go, get stuck in. So, using this pistol.
30 seconds left.
I mean, they did alright, to be fair. If they'd had a better gun, they probably would have done a lot better. Not that I can exactly see much, because I'm not exactly lighting the world on fire here. My 6 whole kills. I know I could do better though. I know I can play better. Always have like great game, average game, great game. I mean, if it was just great all the time, it'd just be boring. You know? Gotta mix up. Got mix and match, make it a bit more flavoursome.
Enemy spotted me.
Underneath there.
One enemy remaining. A.
Nice work, guys.
You say something? Sorry.
I mean, I was right in there in support. Do you know what I mean? Just like the other side of the map, just checking, everything was all right. Just, you know, what I mean? Just making sure, Doing that sort of lockdown job, really important. Right, who's got a spike? You going straight through the middle? I just come with you. Because I don't know where you're going.
Flashbang.
Revealing area.
There.
Up and down. They're suppressed. No one walks away.
No more.
Nice.
Reloading.
See someone else up there.
One enemy remaining.
3 kills.
Spike down mid.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Not a very funny joke if that's the punchline. Do you know what I mean? It's not that many jokes I can think of that are like, knock knock, who's there? You're dead. It's just, it's not good humour, killing people.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
I have the spike. Okay.
Nice. It's tight. Tight match.
Level heads until we're home, yes? Good.
Level heads. I don't think anyone would actually talk like that. Level heads. Alright, you get the special power balls then. You just take all the special power balls, I'll just fuck off. I'll just fuck right off. Right. Looks like they're going up into that fucking corridor of death, so I'm gonna wing it.
Scanning ahead.
Bit of a shitty placement, but it'll do it.
Flash.
Plant the spike.
Thank you for blinding me.
Someone needs to finish on.
Taken out.
Get out of here.
Did not need to reload there. I mean, I shouldn't have wasted all those bullets shooting the fucking wall. But
One enemy remaining.
yeah, it's something you don't see very often. Is getting the spike down nice and early and getting the win.
Let's make a plan.
I do like the disco finishes though. They're very cool. Oh, we're bringing it right back. Look at this. It's like the shoulders went back. Like, let's go. Let's go into let's go mode. Right. Who's got spike?
To explode.
You going B? Come with his. Just going straight into it.
Flashbang.
Scanning ahead.
Suppress it. Flashbang.
It's grounded.
Thank you.
Out of charges.
Enemy spotted me.
Planted.
Still in sight.
Now. Oh, you saw them.
There.
They don't mark the box, just take the shot.
One enemy remaining.
Been spending all that time lining up to be like, look, that's his head. Right there, I've got my gun pointed right at it. Disco, disco.
Charges? Check. Brakes? Nowhere in sight.
I've been thinking of other things I can do with like the pinball machine that I built. I want to make it more like automatic and then add in different sort of toys, because the whole idea was to build a sort of package of just visuals, toys, gizmos and gadgets.
Joke's over! You're dead!
People keep blinding me.
Revealing area.
So just have loads of different cool things that I could use to play with when I'm performing. And quite like some of the effects in this game, like the sort of the cool disco lines and stuff like that. You know, where everything goes into the sort of cool outlines and get that nice disco sort of vibe. Did wing them. Got spiked down early though, so I always wonder why people wait for so long. Yeah, I was thinking of having some
Last player standing.
just like nice get some nice like 3D tunnels and just stuff that all reacts to sound, and the idea is eventually to have a bunch of things that look a bit like sort of zone mode and Wipeout, but do different things. Because I want there to be a whole bunch of different toys that are designed for music, you know, they're designed as visuals toys, but are still playable by chat in some kind of way. Like marbles on stream is a great idea.
Spike down mid.
Just cover there. And having something like that,
Standing.
but or having a bunch of things that are like that, but they react to sound and they react in different ways to things, I think would be quite cool. It's just a case of figuring out what I want to do.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Ready for me.
Because like one of the things that I've noticed with the pinball machine,
One enemy remaining.
nice, is that it's like people want to play
30
it,
seconds left.
but I need to make it more automatic, because it's like you need to sort of like hit play and then sort of press launch and then do a whole bunch of sort of different things. Would much rather just have it work kind of like how Marbles on Stream works, where everyone just like hits play and then it just runs through. Either doing like a ball each for everyone or something else, because it's like if I'm doing a stream and there's like, you know, 4 or 5 or 6 people or whatever, you know, it's quite easy to sort of have individual people at a table one at a time. But as the sort of stream goes, or if I was to, my plan is to sort of release it so other people can use it, and if, you know, people with like a couple hundred people watching them or try to use it, it would be a very different experience.
Revealing area. Our spike carrier is dead.
I want to have it
Spike down B.
The hunt begins.
Last player standing.
you know, just shocking. yeah, I want to have it like scalable. Do you know what I mean? So that you can have like 20, 30 people playing with it at the same time. Just a case of figuring out how to make that happen in a way that works. What I might do is put it in so that it's like everyone gets like one ball, and it's like there's maybe 5 balls at a time. And all the balls are just marked, or you know, your name sort of sits next to it or something like that. It's unlucky. That's unlucky.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get
I think that could be quite cool, you know, having... sorry, I'm just alt-tabbing like a motherfucker here. I think it'd be quite cool to have something that would just automatically cycle through things, you know? Forgot how slow that door opens. I was like, SCO, they're going to open the door and I can get the drop on them. I'm like, no, I'm just going to be standing there like a fucking present gift wrapped for them.
Joke's over!
It's not
You're
really
dead!
what I was hoping for. But yeah, like I want to get a whole bunch of different toys, so I think the pinball machine's a great sort of proof of concept. What we've had for it is worked really well so far.
30 seconds left. Planted.
So now it's just a case of figuring out A, how to make that scalable so that it works for different numbers of people and works for loads of people, and B, how, you know, what else I can add in to you know, other games I can play, or that can be played automatically with the visuals and sort of world reacting to visuals being the main thing. You know? He's like,
Match point.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
having, you know, balls sort of race down a track to gravity, you know, like marbles on stream, is a nice and simple way of doing something that works without people having to put any input. So just need to find various other things that work like that. It's like what I can do, you know, using sort of visuals, reactive elements, you know, is use that to control things that players would normally control. Yes, sketchy as fuck, but I'll take it. Someone right up there.
Scanning ahead.
Should have burst fired on them.
One enemy remaining.
So yeah, like games that sort of rely on gravity work, but I think they're a bit sort of simplistic.
Manual reset. Emergency reset required.
Nice.
They're going to scatter from my stuff. Super easy to pick off.
So yeah, I don't know what other things I can have in. I was thinking of having like a keep flashing yourself, man. He does keep flashing himself. Having like a sort of tunnel, like a sort of visuals tunnel.
Don't worry, I'll keep them quiet.
But having it like being able to race in some sort of way, like either balls rolling down it or something like that. Ideally I want it to be fast, you know, so it feels cool. Because the other thing with marbles on stream, the way that that works is that like the streamer normally controls. Fucking hell. That was terrible. The streamer normally controls the camera, and I can't really do that. Can't.
Joke's over. You're
I can't
dead.
control the camera because I'm doing music. You know, that's the idea for it, is that it's like a very hands-off kind of thing. So, you know, if anyone's DJing or doing something else on stream, that they can't, you know, directly control that. That's kind of how I want it to work. So if you have like a tunnel, we need to have the camera fall on either the lead ball or the ball at the back or somewhere in the middle, you know. Or any kind of track, it would have to work like that. Where do we come? Mid-table. Bottom of the middle of table. Bit shite. Yeah, it's just a case of figuring out designing what it is that I want to do with it. I can't. I need to unlock her. Which Zactopus uses a Switch controller as a twiddler. That sounds pretty slick. So I do have a Switch, and I've got a Switch. I've got a Switch game that's made by Korg, so it's like you can make music on it. It's just like electronic music instruments. And I was planning on using that in the stream, but it's a bit clunky. But having like Switch controls, like I saw years ago, I can't even remember how the fuck it was done. I do follow Zactopus. Yeah, I'll need to have a wee word, because having Switch controllers are really good because they're motion controls. And I did have originally, like I used to stream like a few years ago when I first started, but I didn't really do it seriously. I didn't really like get into it properly, so I kind of like streamed a little bit, but didn't really chat. I didn't really put myself out there that much, and then sort of gave it up and then sort of came back into it. But when I did it originally, I had a setup in my music setup where I was using my PlayStation controller to control the music and fillers and stuff like that, so I could just grab the controller and control like loads of different parameters really quickly, and that was really cool. Because essentially what you do is you wire up, you can wire up any device really as like a MIDI input, and you use a program called MIDI Yoke, I think it's called, and you can use that to control OBS, which is, I'm guessing, how Zactopus would do something with a Switch controller using that as a twiddler. So what you do with MIDI, because you basically just say, right, this button relates to this MIDI input, and then in OBS you can basically just assign any MIDI input to anything else. It's kind of how the Stream Decks work. It's very sort of similar, except they feed back and give you little screens and all that kind of stuff. But if you buy a MIDI controller, you can do the exact same sort of stuff with a MIDI controller, which is something I've been meaning to do because I've got loads of them. Got loads of them. I'm drowning in MIDI controllers. Can't really remember this map, but it'll be fun. Yeah, I've not hung out in Zach's stream for a while. I need to go and give him a wee swatch. Because Zolf was showing me some visual stuff, because he's been doing a lot of really cool visuals. And I would like to have some more visual elements sort of overlaid into things. Because it's like, the amount of stuff that you can do these days with visuals toys is just incredible. I think having stuff like that you can control with any kind of twiddler or MIDI controller kind of thing is always great. There's beautiful hummingbirds and dancing sacks. That's cool. It's one of the things. Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to do with Unity, which is what I built the pinball machine in. Is I can build like, because remember when we did Roscoe's Gophers and Roscoe's. Yeah, I know that he built some other games that were like HTML based. Which are quite cool. You can do that in like HTML and JavaScript is build those kind of things that are quite fun. And pretty straightforward. Don't see me or hear me. He saw me and heard me just at the wrong moment.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it was like in Unity I can have any kind of 3D world that I want and control that with music and control that with Twitch chat as well. So, you know, I spent a lot of time sort of focusing on the pinball machine, but a lot of that was building how it reacts to sound and how it reacts to Twitch chat. And now that I've got all that stuff there, I can basically do whatever I want. And when we were doing Marty Back at yours, Minxie had a thing that was quite interesting where anyone could basically just sort of create a character who would sort of come onto screen, and they would be like a little dancing character, and you could kind of change which character skin and model you were using and what sort of dance movements they were doing and stuff like that, and it was quite cool. And I would like to take something like that and make it like react to the sound and create like an actual environment for it, because that was just a kind of the green screen overlay kind of thing.
Hey.
Scouse alphabet there. A is for A, as in A. But yeah, like I can build, like now that I've got the scripts there and the libraries there for handling the full range of audio and Twitch chat, I can kind of do whatever I want. So I just need to sort of take some time and design some stuff. That sounds control his fingers in the camera, that'd be quite cool. That's the other thing, is that obviously Unity's designed for game creation, so there's a lot of really simple libraries out there for controlling things with controllers and that kind of thing.
One enemy remaining.
So I could kind of build stuff like that into it quite quickly as well. I do kind of, I have kind of wondered
Last player standing. 10 seconds left.
the gun.
Hide. Dude, hide, bro.
Let's see their jet fight without wind.
Because I've always, like, I've seen a lot of, games now that have got, you know, people have made mods. I can't remember what the system's called, but there's a sort of system that's been developed which modifies a game and then allows Twitch chat to interact with the game. And I quite like that idea. But I wondered if it would be possible to build a game around that idea. Build it from the ground up. So it's not just like you're modifying a game like Dead by Daylight and just adding in some random fucking jump scares and stuff. You know, but it's actually like a full game where chat are sort of controlling elements of it.
Reloading.
Oofed. That'd be quite cool. But obviously that'd be something that wouldn't be for when I'm doing music. Excuse me while I punch a microphone. But I want to have like the music stuff built out first.
Last player standing.
Wondering why he was shooting that door.
One enemy remaining.
Come on, you got us.
Defuse.
Stop shouting at people. But it's just, it's getting that idea. It's getting that first sort of idea and being like, right, okay, this is what I want to do now. You know? Because the pinball machine, very simple idea. Marbles on stream, very simple idea. Everything else, you know, having an idea that works. You know, you kind of just need to sit down and
Cover going out.
go through some concepts.
Fire in the hole!
Just see what I think will work.
Enemy spotted A.
Hey.
Always wonder, always hate that when like you think your teammates are right behind you, so you're like, who's coming up behind? Like 3 guys right back there. And then you get killed from behind you and you're like, oh, okay. What are you guys doing?
Last player standing.
Well, no, we're getting just absolutely tanked here.
Bragging rights if you get first pick.
But yeah, like having the sound reactive scripts just now is like a kind of the way that I've got them set up. I can basically apply the script to any object in a 3D world, like any object in this world. I could just basically say like this box over here. I could make it react to a specific frequency in the music, and you know, the more that band, the louder that band is, you know, the bigger the object is. Or I can set it, you know, I can set scale XYZ dimensions differently, so I can make it get fatter with different beats. And I can also pick
Spike planted.
I can pick 2 colors and basically say when
Last player standing.
when this frequency band is low, it's this color, and when it's high, it's that color. So I can make it react. They just apply that to any object in the world. And basically just be like, it reacts with this sound relating to this this scale, and with this frequency relating to this color. And I've also got one that is, it detects beats, and it basically just says when there's a beat, you know, do the scale, or when there's a beat, do the thing. So it sort of like would beat and then sort of like relax, and then beat and then relax, rather than it being like an instant reaction.
Cover going out.
And it's like once you have that sort of basis to do stuff with, it's like there's so many options then. Should have nailed them.
Shadows traveling.
Because, you know, I could quite easily take, there's lots and lots and lots of assets in Unity that are just pre-built for making games like this, like first-person shooters and that kind of thing. So I could make a first-person shooter that fully reacts to music.
One enemy remaining.
So
Spike down mid.
ooh. Now there's an idea. I could potentially make a game where it could be like this. It could be like a first-person shooter, or it could be any other kind of simple game, like a sort of free-running platformer, right? But the whole map reacts to music that I'm playing, so I could be basically playing a live performance like I normally do, and people in chat could network and, you know, connect into the game that's running on a server, and that game is receiving my audio and reacting to it. That'd be quite cool.
Cover going out.
Complicated but cool.
Blinding.
Nice. Well, I've started work on another game which
No charges.
doesn't react to music or anything like that, but all I need to do is figure out how networking works in Unity.
Last player standing.
So I'm still trying to wrap my brain around because it's very awkward. But the idea is that it's basically just like
One enemy remaining.
really simple football game.
Spike down A.
Kind of like in Fall Guys. You really need to chat to Zach. I think the two of you had some amazing ideas. Yeah, I do.
Activating kill mode. That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
Yeah, so like in Fall Guys, there's a game in that's like a sort of really simple football game where your characters just kind of run around and they just dive, and you're just hitting the ball about. Kind of like,
Let's have some fun.
Kind of like Rocket League, but without cars. And it's really, really, really simple. And it was like, if you make that a standalone game, people would love it. So I've kind of made half of that as a standalone game.
Spike planted.
To remember this gun takes fucking ages to reload. I have to, though. I've got a bad habit when it comes to projects like this of basically just like charging out on my own and being like, I am doing this thing, and then not. being able to collaborate on
Last
things.
player standing.
Fantastic, it's me and I'm fucking miles away. Never done any software and stuff and smuggling most
Anyone have any splits?
basic programs.
I may have jammed my fingers. Multiple fingers.
It's weird. Yeah, fucking surrender. Getting absolutely paneled there.
Reloading.
Software's weird because it's more of like a way of thinking and a way of constructing concepts in your head. And it's like obviously there are different programming like languages, but it's like it is more of a language in a general sense, in terms of like you're communicating with the computer in a very specific way, and you're needing to like explain to the computer what you want it to do using a set of like structures and constructs. And once you have that sort of grounding of how the fundamentals of that work, every programming language follows the same patterns, follows the same sort of rules, so it becomes reasonably simple to switch from one to the other. Certainly when you're doing object-oriented programming anyway, which is most sort of big programming languages that you use to construct, to build software from. Hey kitty, you come up? No, just dinner. But yeah, it's very strange because it's like I'd sort of developed the sort of skills that I have doing PHP, which is like a programming language used purely on building websites, and it's a very it's quite a wild programming language. It's not very structured, it's very sort of loose and kind of crazy. It's like the wild fucking west, you know. You can basically just write anything and the program it will just try and run and build stuff, but it's not very reactive. You can't do things in it that sort of, it's like it runs, builds a thing, and then that's it pretty much.
Match found.
So I sort of learned the structure and the sort of concepts of writing software doing that, and it then took me quite a while to sort of learn how to write things that reacted, write things that were live in a sense. But once I'd sort of got my head around handling events, hey kitty, things became much easier. But the weird thing is, like, Unity, which is used primarily for developing games, you can build a huge amount of stuff in Unity without having any programming being done at all. Because basically it kind of works where you write the scripts, and once those scripts are written, you have like a 3D editor, which just has like a big 3D world that you can kind of zoom around and kind of do whatever. And that's where you place like the game objects and build up the map of whatever kind of world you're creating. And in that, you basically just drag a script onto an object and just say, this is how this object behaves. It has this behavior, it has that behavior. And there's loads and loads and loads of packages of scripts out there that that are free and really quite easy to use, because it's like you just drag a script onto an object, and then when you click on that object in the editor, down the right hand side there's a whole bunch of like options for how you control that script. So it's like if you dropped like a car control script, you'd say, right, okay, this is the top speed, this is how the gears work, and you just like have a bunch of parameters, you just go, yeah, do it like that. So there's a huge amount that you can do without necessarily having to learn how to code. So it's like when you're sort of working in a team, you don't necessarily need everyone to be able to code to create things. That's always been, again, that's been one of my biggest problems, is that I've got this kind of weird habit of being like, if I don't do something myself, then I don't see it as being done the right way. Like, I've got a very, very, very bad brain when it comes to like using stuff that's already been created, because in my head that's like, it's not me that's doing that, therefore it's bad. It's like it's cheating. Do you know that way? It's like it's taking the easy way out. If I use someone else's package, if I use someone else's, yeah, even rehang motion, yeah, totally. And it's like I don't, and I kind of need to sort of untrain my brain from that, because it basically ends up with me like bypassing a lot of very, very, very well written software and tools and stuff like that are out there, just so I can see that I made something myself, you know. And I
can feel what this place used to be.
Yeah, I think I know where that sort of idea came from. I think it's a very it's a very kind of British thing where we kind of gatekeep a lot of stuff, and it's just like, oh, you know, if you're not doing stuff the right way, if you're not putting the effort in yourself, then you're just cheating, which I always find a very bizarre and very the more I sort of think about it, the more like toxic I realize that sort of way of thinking is, because it's like all you're doing is just preventing yourself from being able to utilize the tools that are out there.
Enemy spotted A. Many enemy C.
Right, where are these guys?
Neutralized.
There's one of them. Didn't take a lot of damage, that's
Spike
good.
planted.
I saw that pile of boxes there and I was like, they won't be hiding around there, they'll be around at the spike. And they were hiding behind the boxes, of course. Yeah, like the first
Last player standing.
first sort of game that I made, which is available on itch.io, it's not great. Got to sleep knackered, have a good night's sleep well. You too, Skooky. Have a lovely one.
I will put
Pleasure.
the Viper down. It is mercy.
Pleasure hanging out and chatting as always. Yeah, like the first sort of game that I made, just massively like simple, but it's got some good fundamentals there. I was like, you know, I need to do lovely chat as always. Aw, thanks, pal. You too. But it was like, you know, I did all the sound, I did all the graphics, I did all the code from the ground up, like literally started with absolutely nothing. When I was doing the sound, like I even used like synths in Ableton to sort of build up the sound of gunfire and stuff like that, and I'm like, there's no reason for me to do that. Do you know what I mean? Aside from my insane brain being like, oh, you know, I need to prove to myself that I can do this on my own.
Cage triggered.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted A.
Yeah, it's like I have this thing built now. This game that's sort of out there. And you know, I could like add more stuff to it. It kind of is kind of a bit like The Binding of Isaac.
GG.
Spike spotted A.
Nice.
They aren't impervious. We can do this.
So it's like I could potentially build it up into something quite decent. Just need time. Just need time. I can just like, you know, just someone could just give me a couple of million quid just so I don't have to work. And I can just like, you know,
I will find them.
set myself up with a nice wee studio and never have to worry about anything. That'd be great. You know, and then I'd have all the time to make all these cool things. So if anyone out there's got like a few million, just drop it in, that'd be cool. Then watch me produce all these amazing things.
Right here.
Still inside.
Scanning ahead.
He's planting. See?
Loading. Spike planted.
Taken out.
Sleep tight.
Behind you, behind you.
Last player standing.
Sorry.
Cutting their vision.
Don't worry.
100 grand would do me? Yeah, 100 grand would be fine. You know? It's enough to...
One enemy remaining.
Enough to make sure that I didn't have to work. Well, enough to make sure that I didn't have to earn money.
Oh, GG, my man. GG.
Clutch.
GG.
My heart.
Damn, son.
That was worrisome, Reina.
Yeah, that's it. That's the dream, isn't it? You know, have enough money to be able to just do your own personal projects and not have to worry about it. Though I'm sure, knowing the way that my brain works, if I had loads of money, I probably would spend all my time on Twitch just playing video games all day rather than just listening. Two in mid.
I've got your trail.
2 men C, 2 men C.
Give it away.
Spike planted.
Yeah, like... I think it would be nice just... Because the problem for me is that I like working full-time writing software and then sort of like trying to have the drive to then, you know, write more software. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard.
Sage, keep me alive. I still have things to do.
Yeah, I can spray paint a thing in the wall.
Okay, let's get set up.
Right, it's my last full game once I've completed this.
Many enemies see.
Revealing area.
Damn it.
Reloading.
Sorry, why alt tabs?
Careful here. Spike planted.
To make a couple hundred months on my pots. Not gonna happen, but I can dream. Yeah. It's the thing, it's like I know that if I had time to dedicate to making some software or making some games, like making that sort of football game, I'm like, I know that if I made that and put that out there, I would be able to
Cage triggered.
You'll be able to sort of make enough money to survive, I reckon.
Last player standing.
But it's just getting to that. You know, getting to that point.
Prepare yourselves.
I've considered doing some development on stream. The only thing that's stopped me doing it, I mean, A, there's the potential for people to steal the sort of ideas. But B, I've got like major imposter syndrome, so I would just imagine there'd be like loads of software engineers in chat being like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is this bullshit you're trying to make? Why are you doing it like that? Stop that.
Get out of my way!
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Oh, I need some.
Everyone hiding.
Some proper like medieval patron.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
I suppose that's why we have things like Patreon and stuff like that now, but just had some crazy mad rich guy that was just like, it's cool, I'll give you enough money to keep you alive, buy you some cool houses and you just make shit. Like, yeah, cool. Blooming. This is one of the things with music that I find really annoying is that, like, you know, I've done music for a very long time, and
clutch.
It's like to be at the point where I can make music that everyone
Ask for aid and
sort of
you shall receive.
enjoys, and I get a lot of really good feedback for is incredible. You know, to know that I can sort of produce that is incredible. But trying to make money out of it, fucking impossible. It's just ridiculous. It's like, unless you have a huge amount of money invested up front and being able to actually market and advertise yourself and do that work and do that work well as a job, because that's really what it comes down to. Is it's like, that's a job. That making money part is a job in and of itself, away from doing music, you know, away from actually creating the music. And I've never been in a situation where I can spend that amount of time, do you know what I mean, full time on that job. Have a creative commune? Yes. Like many people, yeah, absolutely. Like, I do know, I do know people that had sort of various plans for that kind of thing.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Why did she take so long to start diffusing? Yeah, I did it. But it's that way where it's like,
We move as a unit, okay?
you know, if you come from a wealthy background and you've got that money there, you've got that support there, you've got that time. You know that you could take 6 months off without having a job to just concentrate on building something like that. And I think the other thing as well is like having the sort of the confidence to do that. And that confidence that comes with the knowledge that you're not going to be fucking destitute.
Too itchy.
I think is what really
Revealing area.
makes a difference for a lot of people. Hey, clubs.
I've got
How's
your
it going?
trail. Hawk out. Blinded.
Being Valorant badly and talking boss. How's yourself, my dude?
One down.
Spike planted.
Some of it broken, some employed at the minute.
Last player standing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I need to set back up.
I think it's one of those things that it's like having that sort of I was talking about uni. I've made I don't know if you saw it when I was doing did like a 12-hour charity stream, and I had a pinball machine that reacts to sound and Twitch chat, which I built in uni, and I built a game and a few other sort of projects as well that I'm wanting to take further. Yeah, it's quite a cool idea, and it works quite well. I just need to sort of add in some more bits and bobs. But just now it's just a case of finding the time.
Last player standing.
And you can do this.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Yeah, Uni's pretty cool, and I
found one.
Reload.
I'm out of stuff.
I can have a lot of good stuff already set up in it that I can use, that I want to use for doing interesting things.
There's some serenity. I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
I had also sort of glanced in the direction of learning Unreal. It's like visually Unreal's very, very, very powerful by comparison with Unity. Not that Unity's lacking in any way, it's just Unreal's got a lot more grunt for making very, very, very pretty graphics.
3HG.
Revealing area.
Reloading.
They will cower.
I am the hunter.
Spike down. C. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Lost a C. Weak. GG.
Thank you.
Good job.
Where will they go this time?
Yeah, I sort of had to look at Unreal, but the programming language for it is C++, and I'm used to more sort of, I don't know, languages that like a step back from the deep guts of the computer. C++ is wild, man. It's like you've got direct access to fucking memory locations and stuff like that. It's like you are really in control of the whole thing.
Scanning ahead.
Bastard.
I've got your trail.
And it's just, it gets gnarly as fuck once you get to that sort of point. Certainly for me, anyway.
Hawk out.
Spike planted.
The hunt begins.
Last player standing.
Early.
Why were you looking at a gun? What, mate? Don't worry
Last
about
round
it.
in the half.
Don't be cheap. Spend it all before it's gone.
Yeah, might as well. I also have a very bad habit when it comes to doing projects, whether it's music or whether it's anything else, of starting something and then getting another idea and starting something else and then getting another idea and starting something else and then getting another idea and then just having a million like half-empty projects lying around. So
Take flight.
Welcome to my world.
Enemy spotted, C.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
it's nice. Against 5. Bastard. Got one of them.
Switching sides.
I want their life, not yours.
Right, we're attacking now. It's always easier. We can hold them 6 each.
Need help.
We're defending them. We should be able to.
Here.
Should be able to run through them. Alright. Alright.
Time to mobilize my pack.
These guys with their fancy spray paints.
Reloading. Someone is C.
Hawk out.
Reloading.
Revealing area. There they are.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Who the fuck hit?
Last player standing.
So as I was saying, yeah, we should be able just to run right through them. Do you mean no problem at all? Just murder them.
What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
Right. It's only 1:15 in the morning, that's fine. That's fine.
Need help.
Time to hunt.
Double teamed. Did a fair whack of damage then.
Enemy spotted A.
Nice. Nice.
One enemy remaining.
3 out of 5. I hate visiting underground doctors.
Pew, pew, pew.
Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
Yeah, as I said, if anyone knows any like multi-billionaires that want to just give me a couple of million so I can just spend the rest of my days just making things of my own, that'd be great. That'd be great. I'll give you my bank account details where you can forward it.
Scanning ahead.
On my mark. Enemy spotted C.
Why did I go for that?
Enemy spotted B.
Perfect.
Boom.
Hawk out. Where is everyone hiding? Only I could see you hide.
One enemy remaining.
Yes. Nice.
Don't sit down. We're not done yet.
But yeah, I think like
Need help.
Need help.
when it comes to Unity, the only thing that I need to wrap my brain around fully now, I think, is just networking and how that side of things works. I've got a library that I'm using for a project that I started for that football game.
Enemy spotted.
Bastard.
Spike down. C.
One dead.
But I'm not quite got my
Last
brain
player
around
standing.
how it works fully. Some potato shooting there.
They're just batteries. And I need a
But like
recharge.
once I've got that down, I can basically just do whatever the fuck I want in it. Get some aim. Yes, get some aim. Go to the aim shop and buy yourself one aim.
Together.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
Hawk out.
Come on, where are you? Where are you?
Hawk out.
Come on.
Multiple enemies saved. Enemy spotted C.
Our spike carrier is dead.
That's not good.
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
Fantastic.
Nice try.
If you see one of my creatures, it's a good thing, alright? We'll
I
figure
had
out
a
what they do.
big
eventually.
giant fucking rocket launcher. That would have been a lot easier. Baby.
Need help.
Fight!
Time to hunt.
Cutting their vision.
God damn it. I had to drop on him. That's annoying. That's
Welcome
very
to
annoying.
my world.
The hunt begins.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
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 They try the same old tricks.
My kitty's doing kitty things. Kitty. Stop doing kitty things. I mean, she thinks she's doing human things, but she's not doing human things. She's doing kitty things.
Now, where to set up shop?
Hello, kitty.
I've got your trail.
See?
Found
I
one.
think she's playing video games with me, but she's not.
Still in sight.
Revealing area.
Hawk out!
Right here.
It's two in tower.
Enemy spotted A. Reloading. Reloading.
They will cover!
Everyone hiding.
Two upstairs.
Enemy spotted
One enemy remaining.
Quite clean.
Last player standing.
Good job.
Yes.
I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
Thanks, mate. It's very kind.
Need help. Need help.
I've had this song stuck in my head all fucking day.
I'll
Don't know
find
why.
them.
Fly me to the moon and let me kick its fucking ass. Let me teach it what I learned in Jiu-Jitsu class.
Hawk out.
Scanning ahead.
No need to suffer. Enemy spotted C.
Silence.
Enemy spotted C.
One enemy remaining.
Out of charges.
Get out of my way.
Yes.
Good job.
13 for 16 if I
My
get.
quiver is never full.
Oops. I just kill everyone, then I'll get my positive KD back. That's all I need to do. All we need to do is just kill every motherfucker in the place. Get a clean sweep.
Find the weak point and break it. Hunt.
Tower. Sniper in the tower. Above E.
Reloading.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
All they need to do is kill 4 people.
30 seconds left.
I mean, that's it.
Cutting their vision.
There's one of them right there. Two of them. I mean, they're all lining up for them. Steal them.
Adios.
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
You will not kill my allies.
Shite bag. Do you them shitting themselves putting that wall down?
Working the farm
Shocking.
would do
Just
these fellas
shocking.
good.
Go see, go see.
See you saying?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pushing mid, so B to C, and I'm trying to back reap them.
As one.
Nice.
Hunt.
Revealing area.
Hawk out.
Found them.
Hawk out. Blinded.
One enemy remaining.
They're in C.
Spike down C.
No more to oppose us.
GG.
Good job.
Match
Good
point.
game, good game.
Usher them towards their eternal rest.
Help a girl out, would ya?
I'm still using the Spectre. I can enter.
Thank you.
Matches are going all right. Been getting good kills, but I think this is the first match that I've got a chance of winning.
Enemy spotted C.
The hunt begins.
It's like there was one match where I got like 19, 20 kills, something like that. And still didn't manage to win.
Revealing area. There they are.
Reloading.
Not that I'm saying that my teammates were shite or anything, but my teammates were a bit shit.
You disappoint me.
Where the fuck did they go? They were definitely here. I saw them.
One enemy remaining.
GG boys, GG.
Attackers win.
Yes. Games. Yeah, I think that's the first match that I've actually won tonight. Although I've been playing well. First match was pretty fucking sketchy, but it was alright. Oh, 17/17. Not quite fully positive, but even on the KDs, which is it's respectable, you know. It's respectable. It's not bad. It's not bad. That'll do. Very close to getting the things. But yeah, I think that's going to be my last match for the night because it's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. And I am working tomorrow. Although my wife is working on a TV set tomorrow at very early o'clock in the morning. So I'm having to be very quiet. Don't get too excited. Yeah, she'll be getting up at like fucking 5, I think. Something crazy. Something fucking mental like that anyway. Which is just wild. Which is just wild. Who should we go and take these lovely people over to go and see? Hoping that the wonderful clubs would be on so that I could send people his way and have some lovely serenading done into everyone's ear holes, but he's there in chat. There he is. There he is. See him right there. Yes, I do too. I need to get myself up slightly earlier than normal. Because I need to get a bus into town, which is always fun. Let us raid. Ooh, type in block capitals for no reason. Let's raid Jamie J. Jamie J. Who plays Grand Theft Autos. But it's like RP. Lots of GT RP on the goes, which is always nice. I used to do a lot of the RP myself, and he was one of the people that we sort of RP'd with quite a lot. He's a good laugh. So I bid you all adieu. Thank you for hanging out and watching me play average. But average. Get a quick swoosh. Swoosh. Yeah. And I shall be back on Thursday. We'll be playing some more games. Either this or Rust. I've not really settled on whether I'm going to get into Rust or not. Because it's either going to be something that I play once or twice, or it's going to be something that completely fucking consumes me for a month. So we'll see. We'll see. But yes, you take care, clubs, and everyone else. Thank you for all the wonderful hangings outs and lurks and nice vibes and nice times. And I shall see you all soon, friends. Bye.